County Commission meeting to order. All those capable, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bobby, would you roll call?
Commissioner Neil Younger,
Present.
Chair Michael Burgess,
Here.
Commissioner Nathan Liker.
Here.
We have a quorum.
I don't believe there's any changes to the order of business and no executive sessions for this meeting. Prior minutes, any
Look good.
corrections
Yeah,
needed or
no.
anything? Okay. And consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda items A through G.
Second.
Okay, I've got a motion and a second on the consent agenda. Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes 3-0. Issues from persons not on the order of business. Anybody from the public who'd like to speak? Don't see anybody
Got
come
me
in
every time.
today.
Yeah.
Okay, if you'd come to the podium and just state your name and then,
Chad Sproul. I live on 1344 280th Avenue, and I was just kind of curious to see where I talked to Nathan about it, but I was just curious to see where you guys may be out on addressing the road condition out there. I bought that property from Gary Hazelhorse, 2 years ago, and I've actually lost some customers out there from the storage units that are there because of the condition of the road. You know, it's mud. The center of the road, of course, is lower than the ditches. And people with the more expensive, higher dollar RVs that were out there when I bought it, they actually moved out, because they got tired of traveling on it when it rained. And, it's narrow, you have a hard time passing, whenever you do meet somebody there, it's too narrow with a trailer or anything. So I know it's going to a dead-end road, but I think something needs to be addressed.
state the road again. I'm not,
It's 280th Avenue off of 13th or Victoria Road, I think is what they call it. It's going north to a dead end. But like I say, when it rains, it just, all the water just sets right in the center. I mean, I think you guys know, even school, when it rains, even school buses have, refused to go down there. So.
Yeah, it's one of the properties. We have 3 separate, I believe, subdivisions where the school buses will not go down, and that's one of them. Oh, and I believe last year and maybe even this year when it snowed, the way the snow came drifting in with the road being lower than the fields and the drives around, it was a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I mean, I could show you guys pictures. I mean, I'll literally have like 4 to 5 inches of mud in my garage. Whenever I pull in, it just sticks to it and just drags in, and it's a mess.
So, and I believe, Brendan, correct me if I'm wrong, we're just 44 foot of right-of-way in there? Does that sound about right? We're narrow.
Brendan McKay, Ellis County Public Works Director. Actually, it appears we only have 30 feet of right-of-way there.
Okay.
The development platted half of the right-of-way, but the remaining half of the roadway was never established. So there's only 30 feet of right-of-way there. That area, that stretch of there, it's a chalk road going back to the Liker development. There's no ditches, the road's cut lower than the fields. It needs additional right-of-way and total reshape in order to correct any deficiencies like that
Okay.
on that stretch.
Which, I mean, we've had discussions over that. I believe we have something coming up to discuss some other options as that as well.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
But it's noted, and we appreciate you coming
Yep.
in.
All right.
Thanks for coming and speaking to us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Scott, or Chad. Anybody else from public that would like to comment? Moving into the agenda, introduction of new employees, Ms. Jennifer Taylor, Human Resources.
Good morning, Jennifer Taylor,
Morning.
Ellis County HR. And we have had multiple public safety employees start this week, and we have, I believe, 2 of them here this morning.
Danita Schrader, Ellis County EMS Director. I have Chase Zimmerman with me. He's a new EMT, and he will be working full-time with us.
Welcome, Chase.
Welcome.
Good morning, Commissioners. Scott Brown, Ellis County Sheriff. I have with us Michael Hollis. He has been hired as of yesterday, and we're excited to have him. He comes with some experience of about 20 years ago in law enforcement, and he'll be a good add to our team. So, thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome, Michael. Item 6, Health Department Director Appointment, Darren Myers, County Administrator.
Good morning, Darren Myers, County Administrator. Our next new employee needs a little bit more formal recognition, as she is a department head that the commission needs to appoint, as well as the annual appointment of the public health officer. So if Melissa wants to come up to the podium, I guess. She said she prepared a little bit of a speech for you. But this, for those in the audience that may not know her, this is Melissa Miller, is the commission's candidate of choice for the Public Works Director, Health Department Director. So Melissa started last week, Wednesday, and spent a lot of time with Mr. Kerry McHugh, who's also been is in the audience. And Kerry's going to stay with us for about another week to kind of finish up this quarter of the grant cycle and work with Melissa to get those final items with the health department done, and as Carrie transitions out, and then I'll spend a lot more time with Melissa in the future after that on other Ellis County issues. So with that, after her speech, I guess, we'll just need a formal motion for the appointment for her positions. I was joking about the.
Now I'm thinking of words. No, I just wanted to thank you for the opportunity to serve. You guys have a great group of people. It's been a really easy transition, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. And again, thank Carrie for helping us out in our community. A big hand, so.
Welcome. We've interviewed, and I met you as you went through, and I think you're going to do a fantastic job, and I appreciate Carrie again doing the onboarding and getting us up to speed. And there's a lot of activity for the health department to participate in, and we're looking forward to your services. With that, I will move to appoint Melissa Miller as the Ellis County Health Director and the Ellis County Public Health Officer.
Second that.
We have a motion and a second on the table. Any further discussion or comments?
Nope.
For Melissa? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No opposed, passes 3-0. Welcome, Melissa.
Thank you.
You're here.
Thank you.
Next item, lot split request, 1478 Jeffrey Drive. Mr. Justin Craig will present.
Good morning, Commissioners. Justin Craig, Environmental Services Director. Before you this morning is a proposed lot split for 1478 Jeffrey Drive. I've been in contact with that appraisal with the Platinum Group regarding the property. The current lot is approximately 3.7 acres. To split that in a suburban residential area requires 2 acres for both parcels. So the proposed split would be about approximately 1.75 acres on the east parcel, on the west parcel, and the east parcel would be about 1.95 acres. Now, the Ellis County zoning regulations require a suburban residential lot to be a minimum of 2 acres, but the minimum lot size can be reduced to 14,000 square feet if the development is supplied with centralized water and sanitary sewer, which does not exist. However, there are existing septic systems for both structures on the proposed split. One structure is connected to a rural water supply and the other is to a private water well. The proposed land uses would be residential and they would comply with the Ellis County zoning regulations. So based on the size would be why I would deny the lot split myself. I didn't feel it was my place to go against the regs and make a judgment call on that. So any appeals can be brought forth to you, the governing body, to make a decision on that. That'll take any questions.
Have you examined where the septic systems are in relation to the water well?
I'm trying to remember where the water well is. I don't know where that water well is right offhand. I know the septic system for the shop is just to the northwest of it.
Go ahead.
Adam Prey here. There's actually two water wells, and I could show you where they're at. One is actually in the house, and the other one is, I can show you where it's at if we bring it up on a map, if you'd like to see it.
I think just the next slide or so there would have had it.
Was it in there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
'cause it's got the 1.95 and, yeah.
So there's a water well about right here, and then the other one is inside the house.
Where's that in relation to the laterals for the second structure?
So this is the first lateral, and Justin, I believe this
Yeah.
is over here. So
That's
that
right,
one's
right.
up here.
So Justin, don't we have setbacks for laterals and water wells in our zoning regs as well?
Yes, they would be in the environmental code. I believe it's recommended to be 100 foot from any water well, but they've existed for decades, so they've already been
Pre-existed.
before the environmental code was here.
Okay,
Yeah, the septic, I was a part of it, for this structure, the septic was done 4 or 5 years ago.
okay. Are there any, I guess my question is Mr. Prey, why are you here and not the owner of the lot?
I have a person who's wanting to buy just the shop, and I have somebody else who wants to buy just the house. So I'm proposing to purchase it and split it, because neither of those two buyers wanted to do it, and then I would just sell the two structures separately. So I'm the new, I have it under contract contingent upon this lot split.
Okay.
So the water well for the house, that is being used right now for the house, and the other one is on rural water? Okay, but the water well is there for an option?